The soft glow of the evening sun filtered through the curtains, casting a warm, golden hue over the room. Emily sat on the edge of her bed, her hands nervously smoothing over the fabric of the blanket. Her heart was a quiet drumbeat in her chest, anticipation mixing with the tender excitement of what was to come. She had always imagined this moment, but nothing could truly prepare her for how it felt to be here, now, with someone who made her feel seen, understood, and cherished. Across the room, Alex stood by the window, his gaze thoughtful as he looked out at the changing sky. He had always admired Emily's quiet strength, her ability to hold space for herself and others. Today, though, he could see something different in her eyes. She was ready, and so was he, though his nerves told a different story. Without saying a word, Alex walked over and knelt beside her, gently taking her hands in his. He met her gaze, his eyes reflecting a mixture of tenderness and unspoken understanding. "Are you sure?" he asked softly, his voice barely above a whisper. Emily smiled, the corner of her lips turning up in a way that spoke volumes. "I trust you," she said, her voice steady. "And I trust myself." Alex leaned in, his lips brushing against her forehead, a delicate kiss that held all the care he felt for her. It was a promise, not just for the moment but for everything that had led them here. He had never imagined that the first time he would share such an intimate moment would be with someone who felt like home, someone who would make this experience one of mutual respect and deep connection. Their closeness grew, the space between them shrinking with each passing second. As their lips finally met, it was not a rush of passion, but a slow, deliberate connection, a moment of sweet, tender exploration. Their closeness grew, the space between them shrinking with each passing second. As their lips finally met, it was not a rush of passion, but a slow, deliberate connection, a moment of sweet, tender exploration. Every touch was careful, each kiss thoughtful, as they navigated this new chapter together, learning the rhythm of each other's presence. Time seemed to stand still. Time seemed to stand still. The world outside the room faded, leaving only the soft whispers of breath, the gentle movement of hands and hearts coming together. There was no hurry, no expectation, just the feeling of being fully present with someone who truly cared. When the moment passed, when they found themselves wrapped in each other's arms, there was no need for words. When the moment passed, when they found themselves wrapped in each other's arms, there was no need for words. The silence between them was filled with everything that needed to be said: trust, love, vulnerability, and a bond that only deepened as they shared this first of many experiences together.